So now I'm here at the trap. I want to talk about my album, the Rajaissance project. I think I may have talked about it before. I'll be a little bit more succinct this time, a little more detailed. When I was making this album was supposed to be done it was initially called 2020. And I was supposed to do this album. Man, I was supposed to have done this album like in 2018. But I called it 2020 because it was the year to 2000 or the century to 2000, whatever. Century to 2000. And a lot of times I always put 20 songs on my albums or 20 selections, which is what I did for this album. So this album was supposed to have been done. But I kept putting it off, man, because I wasn't getting any support. I'm keeping it real. Now people start shutting me off. Oh, there he go being negative. But it is. It's real talk. So I wasn't getting any support. I'm like, well, why should I go through all this effort of making an album, and nobody really support me anyway, so it really don't make a difference. It's like 2-3 people, but I need more than 2-3 people support me. And those are my friends. I might have one person outside of my friendship circle that'll support me and say they support me, but they don't really show it. So I'm like, no, but there's people who've been buying my music that I don't even know when I look at the charts. People who bought them, like, oh, that was an unknown buyer and so on and so forth. But it still didn't make me want to really do an album. So I said, all right, cool. So then when 2020 came around and then the freaking Wuhan hit, I was like, well, I'm definitely not doing a joint now. That definitely ain't doing no album now because ain't nobody going to come over and really do anything. I think I had 2 people come over. I had a young lady's daughter come over and I had this other young lady come over because she wasn't scared. And she helped me reference, man, one of the songs she did, I wish we had finished it. That joint would have been a nice song. So, all right, cool. So now we like 5 years later, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead on and drop this bad boy since I'm about to retire and move on to another phase of life, heaven willing. I just want to go ahead and drop this joint and get it down. So I wanted to make it simplistic as possible. All the tracks have been done. I might add like 1 or 2 tracks from way back. And there's like 5 pieces on here by Mysterious. Because I forgot her name, and we did this so long ago. There's a little snippet. She came to the lab one day, and I just put it back in the booth, and I was playing music right off the cuff. I was just playing, and she was following it. Couldn't follow someplace because she didn't know what I was doing. I was all over the place. So you hear it say, am I singing off key? She should be singing off key. She had no idea what I'm be doing. I just put it back there and start playing. And then this other joint, I just let her play, and she just went on top of it. It was already done. But it was an easy joint to do because she just like poeted over top of it. So she's a poet and a really nice singer. I haven't seen her in years. So I figured I called all those 5 pieces going to be on there. They're like vignettes or interludes called Mysterious. I just made that up because it's mysterious. I don't know where she is, though. So I want to keep the album as simplistic as possible. I didn't want to go through like my last maybe 2 albums I was really trying to go in. Especially like on the Experiences album where I sang a lot. I definitely was trying to go in on that musically. I'm talking about musically. I was trying to make a lot of things move and groove, move around. This one, everything is just based off a beat. It was just a beat, bam, sing, do it. No friggin', no I mean to the holler at your boy. Just boom, bang, bang. We're gonna sing over top of this track. I'm gonna write on top of the track. I wrote all the music, all the songs. I composed it, wrote the lyrics, everything. Did a whole sham-boo-boo. And I said, well, let me just get some qualified folk over here to sing, which I did. Like I said, I mentioned on the album cover while I'm promoting. Samia, she came back for 2 more songs the other night ago. And so she got 3. Fee Brown, Deshaun King, Travis Deshaun King. We got Josie Sabri. Who else we got? We got Reem, the Idol Hill, and me. Oh, don't forget. And we got Fudge Ida. The real name ain't Fudge, it's F-A-J-R, but because it's Muslim, I guess you pronounce it Fudge. So Fudge Ida, and then of course we have Poet CJ. So we got a lot of guests on this album, kind of more than I've ever had before. My album I really had a lot of guests on was the Obvious album. So if you go to SoundCloud, type in RaJuR Really Cool or RaJuR and type in the Obvious, I had like 4 or 5 singers on that. I had Kurt Starr, I had Isis Williams, Dana Watkins, Pat Crawford. So I had some singles on that too, but I like to get people involved, man. People never, involved in the process, like, never been to a studio and really sat down and now I'm going to actually have their work when the album is being submitted to the Grammys. We got to hurry up and get that work done too. So we get in here and take care of what I got to do, and then get the administrative duties and start uploading these songs. Once I make sure all of them are cool, and upload these bad boys to CD Baby, and then let the Grammys know that it's ready to, is already listed and posted. They don't start really getting into things September 15th, but you got to get everything done by August 31st. So I'm trying to get ahead of the game, knock it out, bam, bam, bam. Got to upload a picture, got to upload a playlist, got to upload a whole bunch of stuff. I got to upload all this. Back in the day, it was so simple. You just mailed everything in, bam, certified, and you mailed it out. This time, it's like, we'll just listen to your track online. Just tell where we can listen to it at, and bam, we'll go that way. And then I guess they'll send around to other Grammy members, because remember, people don't win Grammys because y'all vote about how many albums you buy or records you buy or anything, or how popular somebody is, how many concerts you went to. Grammy members go on Grammy members, period. I can sell one album. I ain't got to sell no albums. If I get enough Grammy members to vote for me in my category, which is progressive R&B, alternative R&B, because it's alternative R&B because a little bit of everything. I got a little bit of poetry on there. I got some I got this going on. It's different. My music don't sound like anybody else's music. That's why I don't listen to anybody else's music. And I wouldn't have to listen to your music right now these days and time, because there ain't no music. And I'm so tired of oldies. I'm not going to any oldies concert with some old people doing old stuff. If I did that, man, my stuff be sounding dated. So no, I'm not into that. RaJuR trying to make RaJuR music, and that's what it's about. RaJuRmusic.com. Check that out. All right, not bragging. I'm just saying I want my music to be different from everybody, so I don't listen to anybody else's music. I don't try to look. I don't know how to read music. When I make my music, I might drink a beer or whatever. I might drink some wine and sit down there and just start creating. All my music's always been like that. I don't copy from nobody. I don't steal from nobody. I do RaJuR music. So RaJuRmusic.com. Check me out. Hopefully y'all enjoy the album. To my most astute and caring YouTube subscribers, a couple of you guys are going to be getting a shot to the link that you can click on the link and you can listen to it privately. Nobody else will be here. Only people going to listen to it is the people I send the link to on SoundCloud. So be ready for that. Can't wait to get done. I'm very excited. Thank heaven for it. And we're going to get it in. I got to go.